Hi, all of you. Welcome to Quant Masters. I'm Himanshu Sharma. With us, we have our student Akshata, who recently got selected in IBM, got placed as an engineer. If I'm not wrong, you are selected as associate engineer in
Yes.
IBM. So, hi Akshata, welcome to Quant Masters again.
Hi, sir. Thank you.
So, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm very good. How are you?
Okay, I'm good, Akshata. I'm good. So, Akshata, on the outset, congratulations on getting placed in such a good
Thank you.
company with such a good package and a very good role.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So, Akshata, now students on 5th of June 2021, they are
Mm-hmm.
having IBM off-campus drive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, we thought of making this video so that it will help them when they're preparing for online. That is the
Yeah.
first round they're preparing. So, many students have texted me saying that, sir, how will the paper be? What will be the pattern? Or what will be
Yeah.
the level of difficulty? So, we thought of, having you on board and helping them out.
Yeah, sure. I'm very happy to help them.
Superb. So, Akshita, before we start, we would like to know that how was your experience with us, Quant Masters, when you joined, when you got trained by us?
Mm-hmm.
Please do share your experience.
Actually, for me, the aptitude thing really helped a lot because I was pretty slow while solving problems and puzzles. The coding part was good, but aptitude
Mm,
questions and all, I was doing, but I was pretty slow in that. So your
mhm.
tricks and tips really helped a lot. Like I could solve a lot of questions and I could verify the answers too. So I got a lot of time there. So many
Okay.
companies, I would clear aptitude test, but I was lacking a bit of technical and HR round. But then
Mm.
in IBM, I got some off placed.
Superb.
Yeah.
Superb. Okay. So now if I ask you, okay, about IBM, if I ask you, so how was the structure? What was the, how many rounds were there in it?
Yeah, on the first day we had 3 rounds. So the first
Mm,
round, first and foremost round was cognitive ability games. So this is kind of fun and easy round,
mm,
wherein you get questions based on aptitude, logical reasoning. Everything will be based on it will be in the form of games and puzzles. Like there will be timer
mm,
running, and you need to solve the puzzles and games. So each question will be like having 60 or 30 seconds. So the
mhm.
more questions you solve, the more questions will be coming towards you. So there will be
Okay.
like 30 or 20 questions maximum. So if you are,
Mhm.
you should be very fast. You should be very quick in that round. But it will be really fun.
Okay. So do you mean to say you had deductive reasoning? You had all these like shapes and all, how it should
Yeah,
come in a line?
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So I think the same is us even in Cap Gemini,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
cognitive based games.
Yeah.
Okay. So all the viewers watching this, so this is like the same like how we have it in Cap Gemini. Okay, you have gaming based round. So in IBM, gaming based round and in Cap Gemini, both are the same. You have
Okay.
you have deductive, and you have a lot of patterns in that. 4 to 5 games, if
Mm-hmm.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So gaming was there. Okay, this
Yeah.
is done. And after the gaming round, what was it? Was it a rejection round? Gaming round?
Yeah, it was an elimination round. Like 80% were selected in that round. Not so
Mhm.
much. It was quite pretty easy. So people who do it fastly, they can really make good in that round.
Okay, so
Mhm.
20% were rejected.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this was the first round. And after this, what was the next after gaming
After this,
based?
there was this psychological ability test, wherein they test our,
Psychometric.
yeah, they will
Mm,
test us as an employee. Are we fit for that company? So they
mm,
ask questions based on like if we are in that company, if we are in a particular situation there, how will we react? So it
mm.
really tests your psychological thing. So
So
in
for
that round,
example,
yeah.
if there's a question like you are getting deadline and your friend is
Mhm.
asking for help or your colleague is asking for help, how would you
Yeah, yeah,
manage?
yeah, such
Would
kind of
you help?
questions. Yeah,
Okay. Your
such kind of.
boss is giving you a deadline and it is
Hmm.
becoming quite difficult to achieve.
Yeah,
So how? Okay. So it is
yeah.
like most likely, likely, least likely, those type of statements.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Okay. So here, as far as we have seen and we have trained also, so very important for students to have an open mind, open towards learning, and have a very positive attitude.
Yes,
And also try not to contradict your answers.
yes, yes. That's
Correct? You should know about yourself well. Try not to contradict. If you're trying to fake, what happens is one answer you'll tell, something which is very good about you. For example, you're very active. Okay, then indirectly they'll ask you, at times, do you feel lazy? And you say, yes, at times I feel lazy. So you're contradicting yourself.
That. Yes. Stick
Correct?
to your
So
thing. Yes.
yeah, be yourself and know yourself well. But remember that be positive all the time. No matter how negative the situation, try to find a solution for it rather than pointing out the problem.
Yes.
Okay. Number two is have an open mind. Anything learning, are you ready to learn new technology? How willing are you to learn something outside the box? Okay, how ready to learn something new? All these type of questions will be asked. Okay, have an open mind, positive attitude, try to win situations, try to find good in situations, and see through that you're fun loving and you interact with everybody. This is the main thing which they're checking. Am I right?
Yes, exactly. You're right.
Okay. So this was psychometry. So after psychometry, did you find enough time to solve psychometry, Akshata?
Yeah. There were like MCQ questions, and it was like for each question I would take like 5 to 10 seconds. That's it. So there were like 100 questions actually. So in 20 minutes we need to, answer all the questions. It was like we no need to solve and all. No, it just think and answer it. So that was kind of easy.
Okay. So you were able to manage the time of that.
Yes.
Okay. So first round you told was game-based questions. Second round was psychometry.
Psychometric test. Yes.
So in psychometry, was there rejection?
Yes, maximum like 50% of them were eliminated in psychometric test.
Psychometry, 50% people were eliminated. So do not take this for granted.
Yes,
okay, done.
It may seem very easy, but you have to really think and answer the questions because that is the most important round. So if you are done with that 50%, you are done.
Correct. And recently in our portal, we have introduced the game-based questions. We have introduced the psychometry also. We have trained students. Game-based, we have trained for 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours. And psychometry, we have trained for 2 to 4 hours. Okay. So all the ones who are joining now, they are able to access all this also, game-based and even psychometry. And many people have even cracked Capgemini because of it. Many people.
Yes.
Okay. So after psychometry, Akshata, what was the next round?
Next round was the coding round. So there, it was a pack of 6 questions, among which the first question was a proper programming question. And then the rest 5 questions were MCQ questions, like based on the coding languages which you prefer. And like, for example, there will be a program. What will be the output of that program? So such kind of easy questions, and one proper coding question was there. So people who clear this.
Do you remember what?
Yeah, actually, I got a question to find the surface area of a cylinder.
Surface area of cylinder. Okay.
Yes.
Did they give the formula in the question?
Formula they given, and we have to go through that. So that was pretty good. Yeah.
And it's quite not that difficult also. I think people can manage.
Actually, if they practice some mostly frequently asked questions, you can actually, if you try also, if you get a partial output, you might have the chances if they call for the interview. Because some people, they know the topic, but they didn't get the output properly. But still, they also got selected for the next round. So just try whatever you know. Just try for that one.
Superb. So I think that chances of getting placed in IBM is quite more because if you see the rounds, I mean, game-based, psychometry, and even coding, which is not that tough compared to NQT, Infosys, Wipro, and all. So chances of you getting placed in IBM is more. So don't miss this opportunity. Okay, then. So one coding question and 5 MCQ type of questions.
Yeah.
Okay, like what is the expected output in the program? What is the error we might get in the program?
Yeah, and whether this code is correct or wrong. Such kind of questions. Yeah.
Okay, super. So this was coding. How many minutes did you get for this? Do you remember?
Yeah, 45 minutes actually. 30 minutes for that coding and 15 minutes for the rest of the questions.
So which means that you had quite a good amount of time.
Yes.
Okay. So all this happened on the first day, Akshata?
Yes, in a single day.
Okay.
3 rounds.
So after you finished coding and then you were done for the day.
Yeah, done for the day. So end of the day, they said if you are selected, you will receive a mail. So I didn't get the mail on that particular day. So after 24 hours, I got the mail that I was selected for the interview. And then after 2 days,
quite fast.
Yeah,
they're quite fast and informing also. Okay.
And after 2 days, I got the interview round. So there.
After this, It was a technical round which happened.
It was kind of a technical come HR round, combined round. Not a separate two rounds for technical and then HR. It was combined.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And after that, no more round. This was the final round.
Yeah, final round.
Oh, wow. Okay. So technical come HR, on what platform was it conducted?
On WebEx, maybe, if I remember.
WebEx. Okay. Can you please give details about this round?
Yeah, sure. So basically, technical round, they majorly concentrate on your final year project. They ask you whether on which topic you are more comfortable and familiar with. So based on that topic only, they will ask you most of the questions. So they check your resume. So please, be honest with your resume. And whatever you mentioned in your resume, you have to be very thorough with those things. So if you have done any internship, you have to be thorough with what all the concepts you have done, and was it a group, was it a group or individual one. So everything you need to be thorough with the concepts. So they ask the questions in your resume, inside your resume, whatever you have mentioned, not out of the box. So firstly, they ask in which field you are interested in. So in that, since I was from ECE, they didn't concentrate more on CS questions and all. So they asked basic ECE questions and such things. So majorly they test your confidence, your communication skills, and you have to be confident. Even if you are wrong, just be confident in answering the question. There'll be more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, understood. So I think the one thing which is different about IBM is other companies, they ask more of coding questions even for electronic students, but you told that they ask core questions for you.
Core questions, yeah. Because since I was from
So,
ECE, they asked it about project and what and all I done. They do
so
ask
what?
it, yeah, coding questions too. So I said I was familiar with C, so they asked it some basic questions, not too much complex and all, just basic C questions which are frequently asked. You can get it on Google or something like that. You just have to be thorough with those basics. Yeah.
Okay, like factorial reverse of a number.
Yeah, some kind of.
Such level of questions are
Yeah,
asked.
very simple.
And in electronics, what concepts were asked for you? In
Since I mentioned networks was my favorite subject, so they asked very basic questions about networks, like what are the basic, the protocols of networks. So yeah, very basic questions about the network. So which subject you mentioned, they will ask based on that. So for me, it was like that. I don't know about how now it's conducted.
Okay. So, understood. So, basically, in and out about your resume, you should know about projects. If you mention, you should know about your projects, how it works in detail. They might ask questions on that. And
Actually,
did they
my
ask any
final year
HR?
project, that thing, I explained for like 25 to 30 minutes. I explained the complete project. So if you have done any major final year project, please explain it thoroughly. So they will get, you will be like really more confident with them. So be prepared with that topics and internships and all. So that's the major
So
part.
that is what they are focusing on.
Yeah.
And any HR based question was asked?
HR based questions like as usual, your family background and what are your goals, and then why IBM, and then what are your hobbies and interests. So all those a few set of questions were asked. HR, yeah, it was technical come HR now, so it was a combination of questions. They were asking this and that. Yeah.
How many people were there in the interview panel?
Yeah, only one person.
One person was taking both HR and technical for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So any right now that you gave, so you gave your interview, and after how many days you got the result?
After like 1 week, yeah. After 1 week, I got not 1 week, yeah, 2 weeks actually. So after 2 weeks, they said I was selected, and then after 3 weeks, I got the offer letter.
Okay, super. So any tip, any advice which you would like to give students who are preparing for IBM, Akshata?
Yes, so be confident, and whatever you know it thoroughly, and don't panic because these rounds, when I see the gaming round and the psychometric test, everything it tests your patience level, and you have to be very confident. That's it. No need to panic. Go for it, and all the best.
Okay, super. So thank you so much, Akshata, for your time and your information which you have collected and given it to us. So we are very sure that this video will help a lot of students who are preparing for it. Thank you once again, and all the very best for your career.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So our student Akshata, who got placed in IBM recently, as into a very good role and a position, and with a very good package of more than 4 LPA, 4.5 to 4.8 LPA. which is quite a good package. And she's right now even taking up IBM. So I hope this video has helped you people. And with this, we wish you all the best. Prepare well. May all of you get selected. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you.